What's up, fishy friends? Welcome to Tim's School of Fishing. Class is in session. I'm excited because today we are going to take a look at another fixed blade from Very Good Knife Company. First one that I looked at was a Nessmuck style blade called the Tradition. Then I looked at a full flat grind drop point called the Adventure. And today we are taking a look at the Very Good Knife Company Roughneck. So let's get this camera spun around and take a closer look. All right. So first, a little bit about this company, Very Good Knife Company. This is a company based out of Georgia, and it's just a one-man operation. His name is Jacob. He makes every single one of these knives by hand. He's got a website. I will link it down below. He's also got a YouTube channel and a TikTok channel. You can go to his YouTube channel and watch exactly how he makes these knives. I first learned about these knives on Georgia Adventurer's channel. I fell in love with them immediately. I went out immediately and bought this one called the Tradition. I've done a review on that. I'll link it down below. And then I bought this one called the Adventure, which has the fire micarta handle on it. I did a review on that one. I'll link it down below. But today we are going to take a look at another one called the Roughneck. It's going to come in this white box. On the end of the box, it's going to have the name of the knife. It says Roughneck here, made in the USA, 80 CRV2 steel. That's a carbon steel and I really like it. Micarta, black micarta handle. Very Good Knife Company. When you open your box, you're going to have your knife. Every single one of his knives comes with a Kydex sheath that is specifically molded to that knife. He's even got a video showing how he makes those Kydex sheaths. It also comes with 2 business cards, one for you and one to give away to a friend. And I tell you, once you have one of these knives, you're going to want to tell your friends about it because they're just freaking awesome. So on the back, we've got a QR code, his phone number, email address, website address, made in the USA, and Jacob's knives also come with a lifetime warranty. I have read this warranty. It is very good. Jacob stands behind his products. All right, so let's take a look at the knife. Like I said, it comes with a Kydex sheath that's pretty thick and stout. Some of the other models, the models that are a little bit slimmer and a little bit smaller that he calls the EDC models, comes with a slightly thinner Kydex taco style sheath. But for something like this, I think this sheath is outstanding. All of these sheaths are TechLock compatible, so you can customize it any way that you want. The retention on these sheaths are outstanding. On every single one of them that I have so far, it has been outstanding. Your knife is not going anywhere. And I love that these sheaths have that nice, loud, audible click that you want with your Kydex sheath. So you know that it's in there securely, right? Outstanding retention, but it comes right out of there without too much trouble. So let's take a closer look at this bad boy. Just like with every single one of his knives, the fit and finish is outstanding. So on this particular knife, this is carbon steel. It's 80 CRV2, which I think is an outstanding steel. It's very tough. It sharpens up quite easily. He's also making his models in stainless steel now. I'm not sure if he has all of them in stainless steel yet, but he is working on it. We've got a hybrid grind. Some guys call it a compound grind. So we've got a hollow grind and a flat grind up here at the tip. And we've got a 400 grit satin finish. And that satin finish is absolutely gorgeous. just like on all of his knives. And we can see that the edge grind there is perfect. There are no areas where he got too heavy or too light on that grind. We've got very good knife company etched on the flat here. We've got a full tang, and we've got some nice thick blade stock here. So this is a workhorse, but this hollow grind, it comes down super thin behind the edge there. So it is a slicing machine. You'll know that one of the most important aspects of the steel is the heat treat, and Jacob does an outstanding job on his heat treats. In fact, he has a torture test video of this exact knife that I will link in the description below. I want you guys to go watch it. He absolutely murders this knife. I mean, he takes a hammer and pounds it into some 2x6s and then pries chunks out of it just to show how strong the tip is, how good the heat treat is on this. He cuts drywall with it. He cuts carpet with it. He beats on the handles with a hammer just to show that those handles are not going anywhere. He cuts through a nail with it, sheet metal with it. He drops it on the tip on concrete, throws it against a wall. I mean, just absolutely abuses this knife, and it holds up perfectly. The tip is not broken. The edge is not deformed. There's no rolling. There's no cracking. There's no chipping. So what does that tell you? That tells you that the heat treat is not too light and your steel is not too soft. And it also tells you, since it's not cracking or chipping, that the steel is not too hard. I mean, you have to go watch that video. It is just awesome. So we've got black canvas micarta handles on this one. The micarta here is about a medium polish. It's nice and grippy. The fit and finish is exceptional. Everything is just chamfered down perfectly. There are no sharp edges or anything like that. Our Corby screws here are perfectly flush. I mean, it is just phenomenal. Let's talk about the overall size of this knife, because it is a little bit different. On our Roughneck, we have 1/2 inch less of blade, but 1/2 inch more of handle material. So let's look at it like this so you can see the difference here. So our overall length is the same on those knives, but you can see there that on the Adventure, we've got a little more blade and a little less handle, okay? On our Roughneck, our Tanto here that we're looking at today, or is it Tanto? Some guys say Tanto, I say Tanto. I try to say Tanto, but most of the time I say Tanto. Maybe it's because I watched Lone Ranger as a kid. Anyway, so we've got a little bit more handle on this one. And so the reason that's important is if you have bigger hands, I have extra large hands. They're not long necessarily, but my hands are wide. So this wider handle accommodates me a little bit better than a shorter handle, because my hand is about 4.5 inches wide across the palm. So if you have a bigger hand or a wider hand, this is going to be outstanding for you. Or if you wear gloves, right? If it's cold outside or you have to wear gloves for work, you're going to get a little bit more handle on this one than you are on this one. Now look, this one only has a 4-inch handle, the Adventure and the Tradition, but it is still extremely comfortable for me. I've still got a 4-finger grip, but on this one, we get a little bit more handle, right? And it's just very comfortable. The ergonomics are outstanding. Here's what I love the most about this very good knife company. Number one, they are made in Georgia. Who doesn't love that? Look, I have Chinese knives. I probably have too many Chinese knives than I should have, and I have no problem buying Chinese knives. But when it is possible, I am going to support American knife makers. And with Very Good Knife Company, it is possible to support him because his knives are very affordable. Every single thing that he's got is anywhere between $85 and $135 or $150. He does some custom work that's going to cost more, but for his regular line of knives, $85 to $150? Come on, man. For a Chinese KIZER knife or a Wee knife, I mean, everything is almost $200 now, right? And you're getting an outstanding knife with outstanding materials, exceptional build quality, fantastic fit and finish, made by an American, in America, in Georgia, with a lifetime warranty that is completely affordable. Who doesn't love that? Why would you not buy one of these knives? And I said it before, as soon as I saw these on Georgia Adventurers channel, I was like, oh, that's me all day. So I went out immediately and bought the Tradition. Then I went out and bought the Adventure with the Fire and Black micarta. And I'm telling you guys, when I said on that first video that I will have every single knife that Jacob makes, I was not kidding. They are that good. These are the kind of businesses that we need to support. American families, hardworking Americans making quality products. That's who I'm going to support, right? And you know, that's why I'm so excited about these knives, is because it is a quality product. It is made in America and it is extremely affordable. There you go, boys and girls, another outstanding knife from Very Good Knife Company. I am so excited to have these knives, and I'm looking forward to getting all of these knives. I cannot recommend them highly enough. Jacob is an awesome guy, and he makes outstanding products. Go check out his YouTube. Subscribe to his YouTube. Go check out his website. Pick up any one of these knives. He's got all different sizes to suit your needs. I promise you that you will love this knife. Do you carry a fixed blade knife ever? I think you should. I think you'll find that these fixed blade EDC knives come in really handy. So if you've never carried a fixed blade, I think you should think about it. I've had a lot of guys reach out to me and tell me that they're really interested in these knives. I'm telling you guys, it's time to get one. And if you don't get one, tell your wife, tell your mom, tell your partner, tell your daughter, tell your son, tell your uncle to get you one for Christmas, because you're going to love it and you're going to be super excited, and it's going to be way better than a pair of socks. Way better. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching. Give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment down in the comment section. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Just click on my logo right over there. That's it for this episode of Tim's School of Fish, boys and girls. Class dismissed.